What is up, guys? We're just a few hours away from the new season kicking off, and while that should be exciting news for fans of the game, a lot of players have voiced issues and concerns with the new roadmap, as well as the general direction of the game with the recent character releases. But if you're new to the channel and enjoy My Hero Ultra Rumble news and content, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because we'll be covering all the news dropping for next season and beyond. But now let's jump into today's video. After the release of the official trailer for Season 14, the dev team also shared news about their plans for balancing characters, as well as some of the new features that will be arriving at the start of the season. We also got previews for Armored All Might skills, and players are having mixed reactions to him, with some claiming he looks to be a bit overpowered, and others saying he looks fun but not broken. Let me know what you guys think of him down below. But taking a moment to focus on the roadmap for Season 14, players immediately noticed how small the amount of content is, especially following one of the biggest seasons for content in the game's history. Even going back to seasons that weren't anniversary seasons and didn't feature double skill set releases, this new roadmap does seem to be lacking. But there is content that doesn't get included in the roadmaps, like event costumes. But for a season that will last until late January, there doesn't seem to be much to keep players engaged, especially if you're one of the players who have no interest in Armored All Might or the new Shigaraki skill set. Players are always hoping to finally see their favorite characters revealed at the start of a season, and having 2 seasons back-to-back that focused on remixing characters already in the game has a lot of players unhappy currently. The back half of every season tends to get pretty dry once the last character or skill set is added, because you're essentially still doing the same things on the same maps, and it's even worse if you're not at least playing with the latest characters. Adding a new game mode should have helped to keep things fresh and give players a bit of variety, but as of right now, the area control battle mode is still very underwhelming and not very well thought out. While they did add 2 roles that players can alternate between during matches, and they added a unique healing item for that mode specifically, there's still the issue of matchmaking, since you can only queue up with a team of 3 before being paired with a second trio of randoms, and since so few players are actually playing the mode at all, those who do play are stuck with low-level random teammates and bots. The dev team continues to add quality of life changes to improve player experience, but right now those changes are overshadowed by the lack of completely new characters and new game content that's actually fun to play. Obviously, every season won't have the amount of hype and content that a full anniversary season will, but hopefully they can find a better way to keep players engaged throughout a full season. There are simple things they could do, like alternating duos and solos, since there are players who prefer duos to solos, but we haven't had duos in over a year. There were other game modes in development, but those were either scrapped or put on the shelf in favor of area control battles. So if we're lucky, they might go back to the drawing board and introduce a new mode for players to enjoy, especially if it's something other than a battle royale. We know there's going to be a patrol mode in the new All's Justice game, and honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing something similar added to Ultra Rumble down the line. There are a ton of new players in the game, with a lot of them being small children, so to have a mode that doesn't pit them against day 1 players who love stomping on noobs might not be a bad idea. And even if it isn't a patrol mode, some sort of PvE mode would likely perform very well in a game like this. All in all, there's still a lot to be excited about for this new season, and we'll just have to wait and see if Armored All Might and Shigaraki can carry this season. How are you guys feeling heading into the new season, and what would you like to see the devs add to make the game more fun? Let me know down below, and make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe because we're kicking off the new season with a bang. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you on the next one.